I feel like a lot of times we're doing stuff and we don't truly understand the consequences of our actions. Like cloud seeding, where we're manipulating the weather, causing it to rain artificially. We're doing these things and we're not understanding the everlasting actions, the long term actions to what we're doing. We're manipulating the soil, the nutrients in the soil. We're editing our DNA. We're doing all this stuff, and we're not understanding that there are things in place that we don't know, we can't even comprehend. God made it and created it a certain way, and we're just doing this stuff not knowing what it means 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 years down the line. We're not understanding what we're doing, and yet we're doing it thinking we know. A lot of times we're too smart for our own good. We're in these houses, we got this bed, we ain't got to hunt for food, we got everything set up, we got water from fountains, we got everything set up so comfortably, yet we're so miserable. Yet we are as unhappy, we're unhappier today than we were 500 years ago. Why is that? Because we're not built for all this comfort. We're not built for all this leisure. We're built for strife. We're built for toughness. We're built to be doing stuff. But yet we think we're smart. We think we're smarter than God, essentially. Honestly, there should have been a point where we should have paused and stopped and said, okay, we can do this, but should we? With atomic bombs, we can, but should we? There should be a point where we go, okay, this might not be the best for us. It might be beneficial short term. We might be able to do some stuff short term, but is this the best for us? Humans think we know so much, and our little understanding gets us in trouble. We challenge God on our intellect. We think we're smarter than God. It reminds me of Job in the book of Job, when God was talking to Job when he didn't understand. The Lord was like, he said, now prepare yourself like a man. I will question you, and you shall answer me. Where were you when I laid the foundations of the earth? Tell me if you have understanding. Who determined its measurements? Surely you know. Well, I love God. I love the way that He speaks to us. Yeah, you know. Or who stretched the line upon it to what where its foundations fastens, or who laid its cornerstone when the morning stars sang together and all the sons of God shouted for joy, or who shut in the sea with doors when it burst forth with issue. I cannot read. When it burst forth and issue from the womb, when it made the clouds its garments and its thick darkness his swaddling band. When I fix my limit for it, set bars and doors. He said, when I fix my limit for it, God has limits. He does things in order. He created the stars, the moon, us, animals in days. He has an order. We're manipulating this order. We're changing it and not understanding it. We're doing this stuff and not understanding the grand call, the grand. We're not understanding His plan. Essentially, we think we're smarter than God, and that is the problem. Will there ever be a point where we say that is enough? With artificial intelligence, will there ever be a point where we say that is enough? We need to stop or we'll destroy ourselves. Will there ever be a point and say, okay, we don't need to know that? That knowledge will do more harm than good. Like with the apple, knowledge of good and evil. I think it's in us that we can't think, okay, that knowledge is not for us. There's certain things that we should know, certain things that don't help us, but we still strive to get. It's like the forbidden knowledge, the hidden knowledge that we shouldn't have known in the garden. We're going to still search for it because that's our fallen nature. Luckily for us, we're Christians and we don't have to worry about all of that. Luckily for us, we can go to sleep and feel good knowing that God is sovereign, knowing that He's in control, knowing that we're in His body, that His Son loves us, that He loves us. And if you're not, I urge you to be with that, because that is the only way you can find peace in this world. If you're looking at the headlines, if you're looking at all this stuff, you're going to go to sleep anxious. You're going to go to sleep. It's going to be hard to go to sleep because too much stuff is going on. Like the Bible tells us what's going to happen in the last days. A book that was written 2000, so not even a book that was written so long ago. but it's telling us what was going to happen. Knowledge was going to increase. There's going to be wars, rumors of wars. I bet they would have thought back then, because we're progressing with technology and with time, we're going to be more peaceful. It's going to be this. Nope. The Bible predicted it. Who would have thought? Maybe it's prophecy. Maybe it's a holy book. Maybe it's spiritual. Maybe it's God.